excited for all the steak and wine that we're about to eat and drink.
Money's tight, but that's not slowing them down.
Calling this an outdoor space is really stretching it.
The breakfast bar is a little small.
When I got out of college, it was me and 4 other people in a 1-bedroom apartment. It was not fun. So to be given the opportunity to get a place like this at this price, I would have killed for it.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
A little creepy.
Gordon and Juliana were both attending the University of Pittsburgh.
We both did a 6-week study abroad program in Havana, Cuba.
And that's where they met.
Oh, wow. We spoke Spanish to each other a little bit to practice.
And then ever since then, I just had like a special passion for Latin America. She died so young, she was only 30.
I always knew that I wanted to live abroad after college, but Juliana really tried to make it happen.
We talked about it and kind of teamed up to do this big adventure together. We chose Buenos Aires because we wanted to live somewhere that was Spanish-speaking, and we both wanted a more developed city with more opportunities for work. It feels different than Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah. You had some friends that had been to Argentina before. I had some professors that were from the city, so we definitely had some people recommend it. Yeah, one of the more nerve-wracking things about coming here is that we don't have jobs.
We can't afford anything here.
Keep looking.
We came here with savings, which is how we're going to initially finance our trip here, but they only last so long, and so we're definitely going to need to find work really soon. Gordon and I have never lived together before. This is the first time we're kind of leaving the college nest and entering the adult life, about to live and work on our own.
And we're doing it abroad.
Buenos Aires is a very large city. It's got a population of more or less 3 million people, with another 12 or 14 that make up the metro or suburban area.
We're going to feel like, a drop of water in an ocean.
Buenos Aires can be a complex real estate market. So for someone who's never been here before, it can be daunting. Had you guys ever come to Buenos Aires before, Argentina?
No. It's our first time.
Yeah, after graduating, we just decided that it would be nice to move somewhere where we could fully immerse ourselves in the language that we've been studying for years in college and in the culture and, do something different.
I'm very impressed that at their young age, they decided to just pack it up, come on down to a country they had never been to. I know that in my 20s, I would not have done that.
We're definitely looking for a furnished apartment. We don't want to have to worry about getting furniture.
Aside from clothes, we didn't bring much. We're looking for 1 bedroom, a full kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
We're also looking for an outdoor space. We would love to have a terrace or a balcony to sit out on.
I want to be able to drink wine out on the balcony. We want somewhere with an open layout, a lot of natural light if possible. Juliana knows that I'm a huge fan of sports. That's when the fury comes out.
Gordon needs his own space to watch football games.
But now that we're going to live together, I don't know how she's going to deal with that.
What were you guys thinking in the way of a budget?
$1,000 a month or less.
Okay.
Gordon and Juliana seem to be right in sync, but since they've never lived together before, Max suspects otherwise.
So we're here in the beautiful neighborhood of Recoleta, and as you can probably tell, it's kind of loud, it's a little bit busy, but that's because we're in a very central, bustling area of the town. You're close to everything. In addition to having bars, restaurants, etc., you've also got transportation all over. Now, the apartment itself is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's got an open concept, $1,000 a month.
Right on budget, so that sounds good.
Yeah, let's take a look. Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
It's beautiful.
It's very open. Yeah, I really like this exposed stone on the wall,
Yeah, it's an interesting layout with the kitchen kind of wrapping around the whole apartment.
Yeah.
The other thing we have here, which you may not have noticed, is a fireplace.
Man, this place is really nice. For
It's
$1,000.
so nice. I've never had a fireplace before.
All right, guys, if you'll accompany me to the kitchen, open concept, as we discussed, and Gordon, Juliana, check it out. Plenty of pots and pans for cooking.
Is this the only place to eat? Is there not a separate dining table?
You don't have a dining room table here.
Although the kitchen is really nice, it doesn't really make sense if we're going to be cooking there every day. It feels like more like a hotel.
Open this guy up.
Oh, look at that. It opens.
Yeah.
Fridge, freezer, microwave.
Is there something behind this door also?
There is something behind door number 2. Yes, there is. Right through here.
All right.
I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of all the metal racks. I would say that I'm definitely not someone who can hide my emotions easily.
You can see it on her face. If she doesn't like something, you'll know.
How How do you feel about this pattern?
I kind of like it. It gives a little color because otherwise the walls are very white. So it kind of gives it a focal point. I actually like it.
I think that for Gordon, if we're able to just get a good, solid Wi-Fi connection so he can watch his Sunday night football, we're good to go.
It's definitely going to be an adjustment to only being with each other for the most part. It feels a little dark, though.
Well, that's because we've got the blinds down now, but I'll show you how that works. Just start pulling it down like so, and the light starts to flood right in.
Wow.
Now, the other thing you guys had talked about that was on your checklist was outdoor space. I realize this doesn't have any outdoor space, but we do have the next best thing.
Oh, yeah. This is beautiful. Oh, my goodness.
You get, obviously, the great view, but you get nice crosswinds, so maybe you hardly even need the air conditioner at all.
Sure. Even though there was no outdoor space, which is something we were looking for, but I think it's the next best thing, really.
It's a beautiful space, open and very bright and has a nice view. What I really didn't like was all the metal in the bedroom. I didn't like how you had to walk through a heavy metal door to get in. I don't really want to move into like a sterile apartment that doesn't have any personality.
When I got out of college, it was me and 4 other people in a 1-bedroom apartment. It was not fun. So to be given the opportunity to get a place like this at this price, I would have killed for it. This is actually a Murphy bed.
Max pulls out all the stops to please his demanding clients.
It's got a balcony, and better yet, it's got an incredible view.
Oh my God.
But runs into an unexpected problem.
It isn't something that's ever happened before about having a cemetery.
It just gives me the Tina to move us forward.
Gordon and Juliana are brand new to Buenos Aires with no jobs and no plans other than to immerse themselves in the culture that's their passion.
We're excited for all the steak and wine that we're about to eat and drink.
Yes, Argentina is known for the steaks and the Malbec wine, and so we're so excited to try every single one.
Finding the right place is key, especially since they'll be living together for the first time.
I like it. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's a little, like, abstract.
Here we have some Malbec.
All they need is outdoor space to enjoy the warmer weather.
And a fully equipped kitchen.
And a bedroom for some separation if they need it.
It's a big life change for both of us.
Oh my God.
Juliana was immediately taken by the splashy style of the first apartment.
We got a wet bar.
You're speaking my language.
But the glitz soon wore off.
I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of all the metal racks. I'm looking for more of a homey feel.
I think that for Gordon, if we're able to just get a good, solid Wi-Fi connection so he can watch his Sunday night football, we're good to go.
We're also looking for an outdoor space.
I realize this doesn't have any outdoor space, but we get, obviously, the great view, nice crosswinds.
Max knows they won't be settling for less at the next stop. But they'll have to be willing to stretch the budget this time around.
This is a quiet street, but you also have a great bar scene, plenty of restaurants, plenty of things to do. So now in terms of the apartment, what I'm going to show you here is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, open concept, completely redone. It's got a balcony, and better yet, it's got an incredible view.
Sounds really nice. I have to ask, the price?
The price on this one is $1,200 a month.
I don't know.
Little expensive for right off the bat, but I think we should still see it.
And let's go see it.
Excellent.
Just in case.
Right behind you. All right, you guys, welcome, welcome. Come right in.
Wow, this is nice.
It's nice. It's all right.
You're not as impressed?
I mean, I can't help but have that price point sticking in my mind, but I do like it, yeah.
I think the size of the apartment is really good, and to have it be $1,200 doesn't surprise me too much.
Look at all this nice sunlight you get pouring in.
Yeah, it's very bright. The breakfast bar is a little small, and there's no dining table. I like that there's an oven.
Got a microwave, got a fridge, freezer, but there's also a surprise I was going to show you.
Ooh.
I love surprises.
Is there a TV back there?
Even better. This is actually a Murphy bed.
Oh, wow.
Check that out. So when your family or friends come and visit, they have their own place to sleep.
That is a nice mattress.
Yes, it's comfy. It's nice that even when you have this bed out, there's still a lot of space.
Yeah.
This is nice. $1,200 is a lot, though.
I am very happy with their reaction to the Murphy bed because I think that's one of the standout aspects of this apartment.
Look at this.
I see a lot of graves. I don't know if I can get over that.
If I sit over here and you sit here, you won't even see it.
Let's try it. I just got to keep my eyes forward.
Yeah, stay looking this way. No, I think it's really nice. We could fit a table. We could, eat dinner out here. Wouldn't be bad at all.
I just don't know if I can get over.
I can certainly see her perspective on this. It isn't something that's ever happened before with having a cemetery, but I can certainly understand it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Oh, this is nice. Whoa.
Pretty. What?
Here's that view again. I don't know how I would feel living right next to a cemetery. I think Gordon and I might be looking for a more lively neighborhood.
The bedroom feels a little small overall, though, I'd say. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's not huge, but this is a nice bathroom, except for the cemetery view again.
Oh my goodness, you cannot avoid it. I think this bedroom is nice.
I don't know if I can be on the balcony, in the bedroom, in the living room, and taking a shower and staring at dead people.
I really think that it's, for you, this is like an initial shock, but after a few weeks of living here, you wouldn't even notice it anymore.
I have to agree with Gordon on that one. I know, Juliana, that it feels like the views are following you on purpose, but it's great to have these windows here in the bathroom. It gives it more light and also more air.
I think we both really liked a lot of the apartment, and it was very bright and spacious. The one thing that definitely will have to be something to consider is the cemetery views. Having all those dead people right next to me, it just gives me the creeps a little bit.
The price point is really a sticking point for me. The balcony is beautiful, though. It's just the right size. We could fit 2 chairs. We could get a table for it, sit out there, eat dinner. Because we don't have a dining room table, I think it's great.
I would like to see an apartment away from the cemetery.
This is more of a residential section of the city.
Away from the cemetery and the hustle bustle.
Budget in the beginning. Luckily, Argentina is the one place in the world where steak and wine is affordable.
It smells so good in here.
I know. Can you hear that sizzling?
To share their passion for Latin American culture, they'll be living together for the first time in a country they've never set foot in before.
We're coming here without knowing anybody, so it's definitely going to be an adjustment to only being with each other for the most part.
It's definitely going to force us to get out and try to get to know people, because otherwise we'll just be holed up in our apartment all day. So let me ask you, do they only put salt on the meat here?
Yeah, we put only salt.
Juliana knows that I'm a huge fan of sports, and when we weren't living together, I don't think it bothered her that much, because I would go home and watch. But now that we're going to live together, I don't know how she's going to deal with that.
Actually, we use a special salt. We put it on the meat to be crispy and crunchy on the side, and very tender in the middle.
Gordon needs his own space to watch football games.
The only time that I really raise my voice is when I'm watching sports. That's when it comes out. That's when the fury comes out. She's like, I can't be around this.
I was like, this is too much for me.
All right, guys. Enjoy it.
Is this for 2 people?
Normally for 1.
For one?
But they're going to share this steak and an apartment. So far, they've seen an on-budget place with a semi-outdoor space.
This is beautiful.
You get, obviously, the great view.
I definitely would like a balcony, and I don't want to compromise on not having an outdoor space. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of all the metal racks.
She says that it doesn't have that touch that it needs. I kind of like it. It gives a little color.
And an over-budget place with a slightly creepy outdoor space.
Oh my God. So many dead people.
Yeah, we can fit a table, eat dinner out here.
I just don't know if I can get over.
To get them the outdoor space they want within their budget, Max has to move the search a little away from the action.
Right now, we're in Barrio Norte. This is more of a residential section of the city. So while you're still close to everything you need, you've got less stuff happening, going on. So it is a little bit quieter. So the place I'm going to show you now is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's not an open concept, but it's ample. It's bright and sunny. It's got high ceilings. The price for this guy, that's the best part, $800 a month.
Ooh, $800. That's really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's $200 extra for wine.
True. No, I'm anxious to see it.
Me too.
I think that this apartment is a great value for them. I think it meets all the criteria of what they're looking for.
Wow. What do you think?
I like it. I like how spacious it is.
Me too. I think it's a really nice space.
Yeah, I really like the high ceilings. It makes it feel much bigger.
Got direct sunlight. Best of all, one of the things you really wanted was to have a good dining room table.
That's really nice. Like, you like that, right?
Yeah, I love this wood table. I also like that the walls are painted.
I'm noticing this bed in the living room. That's a little interesting.
Well, in lieu of a couch, they have a bed here which can double as a couch if you put a little bit of pillows and a throw rug and that kind of thing.
It's a little weird.
All right, you guys, so here's your kitchen.
Gordon, look at this view!
Wait, am I missing something? It's a concrete wall.
But it's not dead people.
I guess so. No, this kitchen is pretty small.
At least it has an oven.
Yeah, having an oven is definitely important.
You've got plenty of storage space here. You've got, obviously, the fridge, freezer, microwave, toaster. I think, all in all, based on the budget that we're working with, this is a pretty good option for the kitchen. All right, you guys, step right in. And here's your bedroom.
Wow, really spacious bedroom.
It's much bigger than any of the other bedrooms we've seen.
So what do you think?
I think it's really spacious.
One thing I really don't like about the bathroom is that in order to get to it, you have to walk through the bedroom. So I think it'd be really awkward if we're having guests over that they have to go through the bedroom to get to the bathroom.
Yeah, but when it's just the two of us, which it will be for the most time, it's convenient that it's en suite.
I think Juliana likes the place. I think she really likes how bright it is, how open it is.
Right, you guys, you take you right out to the outdoor space.
Are we even all going to fit out here?
We'll fit.
It's pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't usable.
Calling this an outdoor space is really stretching it. Like, outdoor space is really important to us, and we wanted a view, too, that we can enjoy.
Yeah.
Even if this was bigger, these giant concrete walls don't really give us much of a view.
Well, you guys got to remember, we're working with what you have.
I'm not big on the outdoor space at all.
I don't know that they'll be able to get over that. I know that it was a big deal to them.
I love the living room. It was really spacious, bright, and I like that the walls were painted. And for $200 under budget, it's definitely a good value.
I thought the kitchen was very small. I think it could get a little cramped in there when we're cooking. It's much less of an open floor plan than what I was sort of imagining. And then, of course, the bathroom is through the bedroom. But the outdoor space is a problem.
I think this is a great value in terms of what they're looking for. So I think this could be a good fit for them.
I mean, the upscale one, my first thought was that for $1,000, I couldn't believe how much there was.
It would be really fun to stay there for a week or two if we were visiting the city as tourists, but we're going to be living here full time. And so
Adventure is about to begin in Buenos Aires.
After graduating, we just decided that it would be nice to move somewhere where we could, do something different, just a big change.
But as they come into the home stretch, they find themselves suddenly at odds.
I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of all the metal racks.
Even if this was bigger, these giant concrete walls don't really give us much of a view.
Well, you guys got to remember, we're working with what you have.
As much as I liked it, I feel like the price on Cemetery View is really limiting.
Yeah, I agree. I obviously didn't like the cemetery views, and so I think we should cut that one and put the Cemetery View apartment in the cemetery.
Where it belongs. Let's start with the upscale.
Okay, what did you think?
At first when we walked in, I was really blown away. Man, this place is really nice. For
It's so
$1,000,
nice.
You could not get something like that in the States.
Gordon was more forgiving of the high-end apartment's shortcomings.
This apartment didn't have any outdoor space, but I thought with those big windows that open, it's kind of the next best thing. This is beautiful, oh my goodness.
It was really beautiful when we walked in, but there's no dining room table or just a kitchen table for us to eat at. And although the kitchen is really nice, it doesn't really make sense.
While Juliana focused on its faults.
I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of all the metal racks. I know you did not like that bedroom.
I thought it was all right. It was small. That was my biggest issue with it.
Yeah.
To be given the opportunity to get a place like this at this price, I would have killed for it.
The traditional apartment felt more homey and appealing to Juliana.
I really like the painted walls and the high ceilings. I think it's a really nice space. I love this wood table.
It wasn't as much of a wow factor when you walk in, and it didn't have like a nice view or anything.
While Gordon became critical.
This kitchen is pretty small. I really didn't like the fact that you have to go through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. I definitely think that could be just awkward when we have guests over and they need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, but when it's just the two of us, which it will be for the most time, it's convenient that it's en suite. And, under budget.
Yeah, $800 is I almost want to say it's like a steal. That's a really good price, at least compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
And they both agreed on one thing.
The sad, sad outdoor space.
That was a sad, sad outdoor space.
Yeah. Calling this an outdoor space is really stretching it.
This isn't usable.
I'm not big on the outdoor space at all.
Just might be something that we have to sacrifice to get a place under budget and with big, spacious other rooms. I think I know which one you like.
Really? Which one is that?
Traditional, because it's under budget.
It is under budget, but I mean, the upscale one, I know you're not as keen on the style per se, but I think we could really give it some touches and make it our own.
I think that with the upscale one, it would be really fun to stay there for a week or two if we were visiting the city as tourists, but we're going to be living here full time. And so I think that in the long run, it makes more sense to go with the traditional. Saving
like $1,000 over the course of the year could get us really far.
We could drink wine every night.
Yeah.
It goes a long way, and I think that it's something that we definitely have to consider.
I gotta say, I think you're convincing me. I think we're gonna be really happy there.
I think so too. Salud.
Salud.
That's one part of the Argentinian culture we haven't really gotten into.
Yeah.
Moving away after college was a big step. We're definitely glad that we did it.
Go get it.
Oh, I got it. I love it here. I think that it's very homey and it feels less like a hotel and more like an actual home.
Even though the kitchen does get a little cramped, we make it work. We're in there cooking all the time.
We pretty much only use the outdoor space to dry laundry.
Yeah, I do wish we had an outdoor space. It'd be really nice to be sitting out there every night.
For us, it was kind of like, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna be happy together? Are we gonna be happy living together away from our families and away from our friends? Hello!